Good morning, everyone. Sorry, just getting my chart set up here. All right, so looks like we have more of a trading range again. We're kind of bouncing in this low of 20,900, and looks like the market right now is kind of stuck at the VWAP and a point of control. We have the high at 21, just a little over 21,000. So I don't know, today is it probably going to be another rangy day, guys. There's no reason for us to really break out much. We got some news a little while ago. It didn't really do much to the market at all. I'm expecting us to kind of just do some boring stuff. That's why I'm kind of asking if you guys think we should trade another asset. I'm thinking maybe BTC. BTC has had a lot of volatility. Maybe we can make some money there. I was trying to take a trade on there yesterday, and I figured out I had the wrong ticker symbol. That's why I couldn't take the trade. But now we have gold, we have oil, we have BTC, and we've got the Nasdaq. So see what you guys think. All right, our 12-minute on the left hand side, well, this is the 1 hour. The 1 hour on the left hand side looks like it still has room to go down. It's not oversold, and usually when it goes from being overbought, which it was right over here on the 26th, we usually tend to trend down until it's oversold. Right now we haven't seen that yet. Go ahead and check out our 12 minutes, see if we see anything that catches our attention there. Right now I'm seeing a little bit of resistance here. VWAP is serving as resistance, but VWAP could do a VWAP trade is dangerous because it could do anything. It can go in these areas here and it could just chop around and then pick a direction. So I don't fall in love with VWAP trades, but if I see something that I feel is too good to pass up, then I'll jump on it. But as of right now, what I'm seeing is bulls trying to push this market up and getting chopped down here at this level of 29.66. We try it again, they got absorbed. Trying it right now, looks like they're getting shot down again. On a 3 minute, we are overbought, so we might be having to cool down a little bit. So a short might be in play for myself. I may want to take one on bull knock since I am trying to pass that eval. We'll see about that. A lot of choppiness right now. We'll give her a minute to play out, see if there's anything good cooking. Meanwhile, I'll check some of the other assets, see if there's anything that's not trading at VWAP right now. Let's check out BTC. BTC is trading nicely away from the VWAP at the moment. Let's check out oil. Oil is also trading away from VWAP. It's another good option. Let's look at gold. Same thing with gold. Everything's trading better than NQ right now. Yeah, it looks like almost just about everything is trading better than the NQ. Let's see percentage-wise what we're dealing with. Okay, we got 1.1% on BTC away from VWAP. up 0.3% on gold, oil. Oil's looking kind of choppy though. Not liking the way oil is looking right now. Looks like the best thing right now is probably BTC. BTC has a lot of volatility right now, rightfully so. Let's take a look at the larger picture here. Looks like we did a little bounce here. Look at the 1 hour. So it looked like we rejected 91,755 for BTC. Came back up, used the VWAP as support. Right now it is getting a lot of volume to the upside in the last 1 hour. It looks like it wants to get a little more bullish. We have a POC here at 95,200, which could be a little difficult for BTC. We are breaking out of the trend though. It looks like we had a negative trend that was broken here. Yeah, it looks like it was broken pretty nicely. Check that out. Use it as support. It's bouncing off. I do think that BTC might go lower. I just don't know if today's going to be the day. Because remember, BTC trades 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. I remember 2 years back, BTC took a huge dump on Thanksgiving Day. While everybody was kind of away and not paying attention, they dumped it like 20%, 30% like in one day. It was disgusting. It was nasty. All the alts kind of went with it. It was a really bloody day. Yeah, so right now BTC is looking okay. BTC is looking like it wants to rip more. We'll see. Right now NQ is just looking like it wants to chop that VWAP. I'm not sure if you guys like that kind of stuff. VWAP is known to have a lot of chop. Might just do this for a little while until the open. Oy, oy, oy. As of right now, I would like to see if I do take a trade here on NQ. I would like to see a high volatility move in one direction or the other. We'll either join that or we will counter that, depending on what we start to feel. Kind of building ourselves a little wedge right now. I think I grabbed the wrong tool. Did I grab the wrong tool? Yeah, I grabbed the wrong tool. So what it's doing right now is kind of trading in as wedge. I'd like to see a volume spike in either direction, maybe a volume spike up with some CVD to follow that would confirm a breakout. But if we start losing CVD and we get an upwards move followed by some negative CVD, that could also point for a rejection to the downside, possibly grab some liquidity from up here, and then maybe go down. The news this morning, let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at the news. So this morning we had preliminary GDP quarter over quarter, and that came in right on spot, 2.8. Is that today? This is unemployment claims, 213, and they were expecting 215, so a little better than expected. Durable good orders, a little bit lower than expected, 0.1 versus the expected 0.2. And let's see if there's anything else that's really kind of important here. We've got news at 10 o'clock that's going to be a little bit more of a market mover, the core PCE. This is a big indicator that the Fed uses to indicate whether they want to cut rates or leave them alone. Core PCE, so we'll keep an eye on our 10 o'clock news today. And tomorrow's Thanksgiving, so there probably won't be much there. Today could be a big mover for oil traders. Crude oil inventories will be today, and that is at 10:30. So maybe we stay away from oil today. We will see. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Nice to see everybody here. Thank you for all the one like that you guys have showered me with. Thank you so much. We have a poll going right now. Bitcoin has been NQ has been a bit choppy recently. I'd like to see if you guys have any suggestions on maybe any alternative assets that we can trade here on stream. Or do we just stick with NQ? Right now, 4 people have taken votes. Everyone says just stick with NQ. So maybe we will just stick with NQ and ride with her through the good and the bad, right? That's what we have to do when our girl's acting up. We stick with her no matter what, ride or die, right? RTY is also a good alternative to NQ. I like C6 as well. Canadian dollar futures has a nice up and down range swings. Yeah, I was thinking about that design knob because I was looking yesterday at what Tradeify allows us to trade. And because I messed up yesterday because I couldn't get in on Bitcoin. And I would have done really well yesterday on Bitcoin because Bitcoin did exactly what I thought it would do. And I found out that the only thing you can trade futures-wise is MBT, the micro Bitcoin. So that is, I'm learning here, guys. I'm picking up a lot of stuff. And I also saw that RTY is another indice that we can trade. So I will keep that in consideration. We have one person who said Bitcoin. That's cool. We'll check out RTY. I'm going to add that to my chart as well, RTY, but I like the sound of that. I learned so much with you guys, man. That's so cool. Okay, so we got RTY. Let's check out RTY right now. The Russell. Let's see. Oh, the Russell's actually looking like a better trade this morning than the NQ is as well, because the Russell is way above VWAP. Maybe we try the Russell. Maybe we try a Russell. 0.37, just about like everything else right now. 0.3. Okay. Yeah, man, we might try a Russell. A little Russell here and there. Can't hurt nobody. Let's add that to our list of things we might trade. RTY. RTY Z4, I'm assuming. Or is it going to be 5? Is that the contract? RTY Z4. Keep that on our screen. Let's see what the Russell is setting up like on the smaller time frames. Okay, huge rejection around the Russell from 2460. And then we've got kind of a little mixed bag there. Oh yeah, that's the YM. That's the Dow, right? You guys like the Dow too? I heard the Dow kind of moves very slow. I'm not sure if I'm right in saying that. We'll add her anyway. You never know. Never know. She might be doing some things. And let's change the bar type, candlestick. We'll go back to NQ here. All right, let's see what's cooking, guys. Yeah, let's check this out. This is the, let's see what she does, how the Russell trades. I've never seen how the Russell trades. So I'm gonna go back to yesterday's price action, see if it would have been a better day on the Russell. Okay, so yesterday, okay, price action was pretty good all the way up to about, well, price action was pretty good actually. I would say compared to the NQ, it probably had a better price action than NQ. Let me put these suckers next to each other, side to side, and see who had better price action yesterday. What's up, Josito? Thank you, man. I really appreciate your comments, brother. All right, let's take a look at this price action from yesterday. That's ugly. Yeah, that was our market yesterday. Okay, so this was our price action yesterday. All right, starting from 7 a.m. and into the open. This was our price action yesterday on the Nasdaq. And this was our price action yesterday on the Russell. Which one would you guys have rather traded yesterday? Here, let me move this over a little bit. Which asset would you guys have rather traded yesterday? If you look at this right now, look at that open. Let me see if I can highlight it. Yeah. I'm going to highlight the first 3 hours of trading, okay? I'm going to highlight from 9 a.m. to 12. Okay. I'm going to highlight the same thing here. Okay. I don't know about you guys. But this open on the Russell on a Tuesday the 26th, as opposed to this on the NQ, same day, Tuesday the 26th. Look at that. That's crazy. That's a big difference. I thought everything kind of traded in lockstep with each other, but it doesn't seem that way. It does not seem that way at all. Crazy. What's up, Top Gamekeeper? Oh no, I am copy trading. I have my 5 top steps, but yesterday I didn't do any copy trading because of the market was disgusting. Look at this. Disgusting. So we'll be getting to some copy trading with our top steps in a little bit, and we're trading our other accounts individually. I have a Bull Knox eval that I'm trading right now, just because I didn't know if I was gonna like Bull Knox, but Bull Knox is a rhythmic only prop firm, so I'm using that on MotiveWave. I had that open on my laptop, and we have 3 Tradeifys that we're trying to get the payout, so we're working on those. But thank you, Design Knob. The Russell looks like it trades a lot cleaner. Well, at least it did yesterday. And you guys see the CVD crossover? Look at the CVD crossover. Let me show you what I mean. All right, you guys see the CVD here trying to curl. Can't get it. Get another move down. All right, I'm just seeing. I don't know if you guys can see that. All right, so down here, we get the CVD wants to curl. Can't get it. Keeps going down. Can't really do it, right? Then we get this huge spike in CVD. That, to me, that signals that the bottom is near. Then we get some more moves down, and then the CVD crosses over to green. So now our antenna should be going up. That price could be reversing, right? CVD keeps going up, keeps going up. We get the first green bar, which kind of then signals, okay, well, the end is probably here. What I would have done in this situation is probably drop down to a smaller time frames and probably try to get an entry somewhere in here and ride this thing up to at least the VWAP. So it's really clear. It's really easy to see on the CVD on this reversal here. That was crazy. Yeah, I'm doing the Tradeifys one at a time, bud, because I'm trading 3 contracts on each. I grabbed the big ones. So instead of trading like 3 accounts at once with 1 contract, I'm trading 150,000 account with 3 contracts, and I'm trading 3 separate accounts. So my goal is to hit $2,000 a day on those. And there's been a lot of days where I've been successful in doing that. But copy trading, I'm taking a break from copy trading all my accounts for a little while, because I was copy trading with Fast Track, and I had 20 accounts that I paid about $4,000 for, and I lost them. So it's a big hit when you lose them all at once. So when I start becoming a more consistent trader, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take chunks of like 3 to 5 and copy trade those and hop from prop firm to prop firm. So my goal would be to maybe one day maximize Tradeify, get 7 accounts of Tradeify, break those down into like 3, 3, and 2 or something like that. Is that 3? No, I'm sorry, like 2, 2, and 3. That would be, yeah, that would be 7. Like do 2, 2, and 3. Trade those as groups. Do the same thing with like maybe Top Step, because Top Step you can have 5. Do the same thing with Bull Knocks. Do, you know, you kind of get different prop streams. So kind of like spread out your risk instead of having all your eggs in one basket. Because losing, even though it's, you know, you're scaling yourself by using prop firms, when you're trading 20 accounts at once, and you are paying $4,000, the leverage kind of goes away, if that makes sense. If you guys understand how leverage works, the leverage kind of goes away when you're trading them all at once. Because when you trade one account that you paid, let's say $200 for, and you get a $2,500 drawdown, that's great, right? That's really good. That's like a 10x on your leverage. But when you have 20 accounts that you paid $4,000 for, and your drawdown is still 2,500, do you get to see what I mean there? Like your leverage is instantly gone, because if you just mess up on that one copy trading account, you would have lost more than if you would have just traded that live money. So it kind of defeats the risk. If it kind of defeats the leverage, you know, in that prop firm offers. So hopefully that makes sense. I'm not sure if you guys are understanding what I'm saying, or if maybe I need to like make a diagram to show you guys what I mean. But copy trading is great when you have many prop firms and you're not maybe doing like 20 at a clip. Maybe you're doing like max 5 at a clip. That's what my goal will probably be to one day, is have like 5 in each and copy trade those. If you're the type of trader that takes like 1 to 3 trades a day and you only take the highest probability setups, then yeah, maybe, you know, but I've come to terms that my style is a little more active. So I am kind of trying to work with that. So it looks like we broke down from our wedge here, and we did get a little volume down. Let's see what happens. Tova trade says use a orange crayon. I'm not sure what that means, but you want me to use like, you mean like this? Is that what you're talking about? When you draw it out? Oh, when I do a diagram, when I make a diagram with leverage. Okay, let's see if we can get the Russell. I like the way this Russell is trading. I really did. I mean, well, I do. Russell looks like it trades pretty clean. Had a huge move this morning. All right, so we'll keep an eye on the Nasdaq here on the right-hand side. Old military joke. Is that from like Full Metal Jacket or something? Fill me in, dude, because I love inside jokes. So if you guys are just tuning in, I'm keeping my eye on a Russell that Design Knob recommended here. Russell looks like it moves pretty nicely. I'm looking for an alternative asset to trade when NQ is just doing some garbage moves. Right now, it's at least getting away from VWAP, so that makes me a little happier. Just what we would say to not so smart people. Honestly, never seen that movie. Got you. So it's an inside joke that you guys came up with when you served. Is that you served, brother? You were in the military? That's awesome. All right, so let's see. Right now the Nasdaq is bouncing at 932. No, I don't really see a reason why that level is so important. Clearly out of the trend. Perhaps we get more move down because I don't really see a reason why here. What branch did you serve in, Tova? Was that here in the U.S.? Russell looks like it's positioned itself for possibly a little pop here. We got that CVD crossover again. We had this area here of demand. I would say that this might run up to 2450 maybe, or maybe not. Looks like there's a possibility. I'm going to keep my eye on the Russell, see how it trades, because it looks like it trades a lot cleaner than NQ. Because look at the NQ on the 3-minute, and then look at the Russell here on the left on the 3-minute. A lot less wickiness. So you see, like there's a lot less wickiness here. It's like moving a lot cleaner and slower. Not so much slower, or like in the sense where like it's boring, but like it doesn't have a lot of that whiplash. Am I correct in saying that, Design Knob? It looks like it moves a lot cleaner. It almost seems like there's less head fakes here. So does YM. Army been deployed a few locations. Awesome. Thank you, Tova, for your service, brother. I'm sure you hear that a lot, man, but that can't go understated. All right. Looks like the NQ here is making a run for the VWAP again. CVD came in pretty heavy on this move. Yeah, I see these big spikes here. Somebody here yesterday was saying they use the Heikin-Ashi candles. I like to throw the Heikin-Ashi candles on here from time to time just to see what direction the market is kind of heading in. Right now, the Heikin-Ashis is kind of looking like it wants to reverse down because it does this like real smooth type of, you know, move here. It gives you like a real nice kind of clean bias of where the market might be going. So the Heikin-Ashi candles look like it wants to reverse down. So Design Knob says that it does move cleaner sometimes, but RTY and YM have been counter to ES and NQ lately, but not always. All four are different and never quite correlate. Yeah, I think what I'm going to start doing is just looking at different assets on a day and see which one is giving us the biggest opportunity. How would you guys address that? I know some of you here have probably been trading a lot longer than myself. When you guys open up your charts in the morning, do you look at what is trading with most volatility? What is trading furthest away from VWAP? What is overextended, oversold? Like, what do you guys look at that stuff to see what you should be trading that day? Because I hate just being stuck to the NQ. Not that I'm stuck to it. Obviously, you got to be patient with it. But I hate just having to feel like I have to trade or stand in front of like a chop fest just because like this is the only asset that I trade. You know, like, is that a good enough excuse where this is all I'm going to trade because like I have no reason? There really is no reason why, just because, you know. So I've traded other assets before. I've traded Bitcoin. I've traded Ethereum. I mean, crypto, obviously. But NQ has been my first kind of introduction to trading real markets, day trading. So I'm sure there's a lot of other options out there. And some people even say there's better options out there, cleaner options, less fake out options, you know. So I think if you can trade NQ and have a decent win rate, if there's not slower, but if there's cleaner moving assets out there, your win rate has to go up. So Tova says he likes to watch gold an hour before NY open. Design Up says, but I've been able to hold RTY trades where NQ scares me to death, and holding a winner can turn into a big loser in a few seconds. Yeah, that's true. So I was reading a comment on X, I think it was yesterday, and somebody said that holding NQ. Somebody yesterday made a comment that 21,020 was going to be a rug pull, and it was you know, the market dropped from 2120 yesterday, and someone commented and said it is almost impossible to hold a NQ trade since it likes to stop people out so often, and it always comes back for stop losses, which is very true. It's very gut wrenching to hold a NQ trade where it comes like ticks away from you at the very best, you know, from being stopped out. And then are you being irresponsible by not taking profits at that point? Like, it messes with your mind so much. I wonder if they're all that way, you know, are all assets that way? I guess they have their days, right? Where volatility is crazier than others. So it'd be interesting to see how different assets trade. YM. Let's see. I don't think I have YM futures. I think I just have YM. Let me see if I do. So taking a look at the Dow. Yeah, the Dow also looks like it moves a lot cleaner as well. I've never really like sat down to really just go over different sessions. You know, not just one session, but like really kind of like go back and back test sessions. But there could be a lot of other assets out there that could be a little, not saying a little more profitable, but a little bit easier or cleaner to trade at times when NQ is not giving us what we want. Or I'll put a few more makers. All right, looks like we're getting a rejection, currently getting a rejection from the VWAP. We have 12 minutes to the open. Looks like we might be getting a move down, further down. So Tova says YM is a beast in itself. So Design App says I've been, okay, I read that. So Design App says, or sometimes he'll put a few micros on RTY on M2K. All right, let's see what's going on here. Looks like we might be getting a little drop down. Is it worth taking a trade on? I might try it on Bullnox. Still trying to get a handle here on motive wave. Got a lot of nuances that I'm not really used to. One of the things that I've noticed is that it leaves all of your previous trades on the screen, which I can't stand. Okay. All right, take profit on this trade here is at 928. Took one on Bullnox here on my laptop. It looks like it's gonna make for a decent short. So we really only need about 600 bucks a day on Bullnox to pass our eval. That's a 5-day eval, which kind of sucks, but it doesn't rush you to get to that 3,000. Design Knob does not like the YM because it's only 30 underlying stocks. Really? I didn't know that. So the Dow is only 30 stocks? I thought it was a lot more than that. Oh, you're right, because I've seen it a lot of times where it's US 30, and like, you know, the Nasdaq, and it's like the Tech 100. I get it. Okay, that makes sense. I got it. Yeah, I'm learning so much with you guys. Learning so much. Yeah, United Healthcare is a beast, right? It is a beast. Considering a short here, guys. I'm considering a short on my Tradeifys. Just not sure where I'd want to take one right now. They're all kind of correlating right now. Right now, to me, the NQ looks probably the most probable setup. BTC still looking bullish. No softness there yet. No opportunity there. Gold is looking... Gold is looking kind of weak. Gold is looking like it's going to get rejected. I might try a short on gold. That'll be fun. Let's try a short on gold, guys. All right, let's try it. Let's try a little short on gold. Let's see if we can break out of our little NQ shell. I'm not sure if this is the contract, but we'll see. This is the 15-minute. Okay. Yeah, gold looks like 2677 had a big rejection, and it might be moving further down. So does NQ though. So does NQ. NQ doesn't look too good right now either. We'll try the NQ one first. We have 6 minutes to the open. Could be kind of dangerous. I've been trading futures, TOVA, for about 2 years off and on. Took a little break after I had a Blue 2 funded accounts. When I say funded, I mean live funded accounts with my own money. Last year, I took a couple months off to get my contractor's license. And I was paper trading the whole time, kind of between then, just kind of trying to like come up with a good strategy. And now I've been trading full time now for about maybe 2 or 3 months before I started the live streams. Been off and on about 2 years, and before that I traded Bitcoin spot for about 2 years. News at 9:45 and a ton of news at 10 o'clock. What news do we have at 9:45? Chicago PMI? Oh. Yeah. Market really kind of a mixed bag right now. I'm kind of leaning more short, but that's what the CVD is kind of telling me. Yeah, look at her doing an okie doke. She's doing a okie doke. The gold futures short would have been looking a lot better than this fake out by the NQ. So we're getting more people voting on the assets here. We've got 23% voting for Bitcoin, 38% voting for gold, and 38% saying stick with NQ. That's very interesting, guys. Very interesting. We have a mixed bag here. Very interesting. So my fear is that we're going to have a lot of news this morning and then just like a completely dead afternoon. Just completely like nothing happening, crickets. So I'm trying to get some decent trades in early. This would have been a good decent short. I didn't take it. I gotta be more focused. I gotta be more honed in. I have it on Bionox. Bionox looks like it's gonna end up hitting. I might give Bionox a little more room to maybe hit 600 bucks. So I'm gonna let her ride to about 913, 911. Yeah, 911 sounds like a good number. We'll let her ride to 911. Right now we're looking really good. I'm not sure about moving her to break even just yet. I might move her down a bit closer. So it looks like I have 4 points. Do I have 4 points? Where's my entry? I don't know where my entry was. How do I know where my entry was? Let me look at positions. My entry was 948. I'm gonna move her to 951. I'll move her to 950. I'll move it to break even. Screw it. I moved it to break even because the open is in 1 minute. So if it goes in my direction here, which I hope it does, we'll hit a nice $600 on that. We'll be done for the day with Bionox. So Tova started paper trading futures in March and then had a mini stroke in May, just starting to get back into in October. So if my comments don't make sense, sorry. No, dude, you're spot on, man. You're spot on. Come on, 9/11. Come on, 9/11. Looks like gold is not reacting as much as the NQ is. Gold actually looks like it may want to move up. NQ is dropping like a rock. We're only a few points away from our take profit here. If we hit 9/11, we'll be made in the shade on Bionox, and there we go. First TP of the day, guys. First TP of the day. We got $600 on Bionox, or more probably. Let me see how much we made on Bionox. Accounts. $735 guys. Beautiful. Beautiful way to start the day. Beautiful way to start the day. Wow, and she keeps going. I was going to take that trade, to be honest with you guys, here. I wanted to take that short here, but I did not. I think I'm dealing with, and I'm sorry to say this, Tova, and you might have been kind of offended when I said it the other day, but PTSD from the market whiplashing so much at times that sometimes you're like, oh, she's just setting me up for failure. She's going to end up crushing me again, you know. Kind of like the feeling. I know that term is probably better used for guys that you served with, but it's kind of the way it felt with the market just kind of messing with your head. All right, so if this market decides to continue heading down, looks like our next target could possibly be thank you, Tova. Appreciate that, brother. Don't ever want to discredit real PTSD for 1 second, because I'm sure it is a real thing, man. We could get a bounce. We could get a bounce. There's a big might from 850. Let me look at the DOM and see what the DOM is kind of saying. I got the DOM open here on Motive Wave. I think it's too hard to read. It's moving so fast. Yeah. I really like this. I'm going to try to log into Motive Wave on my computer because I want you guys to see this. This is really cool. Motive Wave has this heat map and it's pretty cool. Let me see if I can log out of here. Let me close this out to kind of use less compute. All right. $735 on Bionox is pretty good because yesterday we did 580 on there. So we're halfway to our profit target to activate that account. The only thing I would have done differently is that I activated the wrong account with Bionox. I accidentally activated a trailing drawdown account when they do have the option of having the static accounts but you do have a daily loss limit, which I'm cool with. I would prefer a daily loss limit any day of the week. All right, let's hope it wants to work today, because it's a really cool heat map, man. I really like it. It's kind of just like what is that called? Heat map. Just like heat map. See if I can get her to work. Hopefully I can get her to work. Book map, that's what I meant to say. Yeah. You know what I find funny is that no one here has mentioned ES. That ES might be a good alternative. I feel like the ES moves in a kind of very correlated way to the Nasdaq. Gold is doing its thing. Maybe we get a rejection from gold. Maybe I'm going to set an alert up here. Maybe we get a rejection. I'll set an alert. I'll set an alert up there. And let's take a look at... Oh, I'm not going to trade oil today. Oil has inventories coming in today. I ain't going to mess with him. But I do want to mess with BTC. See if BTC has anything. Oh, BTC is getting a rejection. So settle in. Big move up this morning on the 1 hour. Kind of losing a little strength right now. Let's see if she's getting a bearish divergence. She is not. She still looks pretty strong on the 1 hour. Let's check her out on the 12. When I say bearish divergence, I mean on momentum. Sometimes even on the money flow. But she's still looking strong. I don't think I want to mess with BTC and try shorting her. Let's look at the RTY. What's up, RTY? Oh, RTY is doing the opposite, huh? Look at that. What you doing, girl? RTY had a massive move up, rejection, double top. Very interesting dynamic here. Does not move in lockstep with the NQ at all. I'll set an alert up here. See if to get a rejection from here. It looks like we're kind of stuck here at yesterday's high. And let's look at the YM. And you guys got me open to a whole new world of trading right now. YM similar to the RTY. Opposite move of what we just saw. Looks like it's losing strength. May want to head down, clear up this imbalance in here. Looks like NQ is trying to recover. Not sure if it's going to actually be able to pull it off. She may have a little bit more room to go. So I was hearing, oh yeah, the YM looks like it's poised to go down. I might take a short on the YM. I'm gonna try it for the first time. If you can hold on for me. Hold on for me, girl. Don't go so fast. I'm gonna cheat on you, NQ. NQ is gonna get cheated on. We'll keep an eye on her. We'll keep an eye on the YM right now. Maybe if we get a little bit of a pullback into this 45.80 zone, I'd like to see maybe a short opportunity there with a tight stop. Looks like NQ may want to also kind of try this move back up. Very interesting moves they've got going on here. NQ looks like she's struggling to make this move back up. I'm going to try a short here on the YM. Buy, sell, buy, stop one. I'm not sure how much that cost, but we'll see. Oh, it looks like I'm about to get stopped out already. Maybe we'll give her a little more room to breathe. Okay, it's not that bad.
Order filled.
I just added another one. I have two on. Really hoping that we get a rejection here at 75 on the YM. Maybe we'll take one here if we do get a move down. Let's look at the NQ. NQ looks like she's trying to make a move back up. All right, looks like we're about to get
stop filled.
Butts handed to us on YM. All right, it is what it is. All right, not so lucky on that time. Can the NQ make this move up, or is she just messing around? Yeah, looks like the Russell is making a huge move back up too to the 2461 area, along with YM. Both of them looking kind of strong, but I think they're just cleaning up any imbalances up there. That move was rather quick. We'll give them a minute to kind of figure out what they want to do. It's really cool, good to know that we don't just have to get stuck to trading one asset, man. Gold's looking like it might be peaking out. Yeah, the RTY is doing exact opposite of the NQ right now. Oh, sorry, motive wave is not going to cooperate. I didn't think so. I would love to show you guys a heat map. So after this week, guys, I will have a new rig and I'll be able to share a lot more with you guys. Okay. And Q's not looking too bad for a reversal, but you know, we've seen her lose this level like this before, where it looks like she's coming up, coming up, coming up. And then not so much. Yeah, they're moving in the exact opposite of each other, which is crazy. Screenshot it and post it in Discord. The heat map? Yeah, I will. I gotta open it up here on my computer. It looks really good. Looks like it might be time to try this long on NQ. Looks like it might be getting there. Russell's ripping. Russell is ripping, guys. NQ's looking kind of juicy for a long. We'll let her do her little more manipulation dance a little more. YM not looking so hot. Looking like maybe that was it for her. Let's see how she closes out this. Yeah, the YM is losing. Ah, man, I got there too late.
Order filled.
Trying a quick short on the YM. Hopefully she's not manipulating higher, because I've gotten enough of that from the Nasdaq. I don't want it to be jumping out of the fire, out of the frying pan and into the fire. I'm gonna add
Order filled.
one. So we got two on the YM right now. All right, we'll see what happens here, gentlemen. Okay. I think the Nasdaq may want to be going up. may want to go up, but I think she has a little more manipulation to do still. She usually doesn't do it that easily. So the YM is definitely not slow. I thought it was going to be a slow. It's a quick mover. It's got its pops. I'm going to move to break even here, guys. So I have a risk-free trade on the YM. We're going to take a look at the NQ now, see if there's any opportunity there. Oh no! No YM. Is the YM also one of those girls that likes to go back for stop losses? Okay, we're still in it. Just wanted to make sure of that. All right, so we got the NQ moving down, heading down to that 850 level again. We got the Dow moving up. Not a good look for me. Wow, am I gonna get stopped out in the YM? I hope not. Put a lot of hard work into her. Hopefully we get some follow through. Yeah, it looks like the YM wants to go back and clean up imbalances. Hopefully she makes a move down. Or maybe grab some stop losses. So I'm not trusting NQ right now. NQ is still looking like it wants to move down. Not much strength there yet. Our YM trade is still safe. Look at her go. NQ is dumping, guys. She is dumping. And YM seems to just be kind of chilling, trying to scare me to take out my stop, and which looks like she's getting very close to. She's just getting very close to. What is the CBD telling us on the YM? Wow. A lot of bearishness got absorbed. That's not a good sign. But it could lead to exhaustion, kind of like what we're seeing at the moment. And I hope that is the case. We've lost momentum here. It looks like we might be coming down. We also had that bearish divergence there, which is also a reason I took that short. I don't trust the Nasdaq for a long yet. YM is looking good. We're looking good. Hopefully we lose this level here at 26, 25. Hopefully we lose that level. Look what you guys turned me into. You guys turned me into a flip-flopping, multi-asset trading. Still scared to get my stop loss taken out trader. Oh, what is she doing? She's just clowning around now. What the hell is this? I don't like you that much, YM. I thought you were going to be better than this. You're a little like all over the place like NQ could be. You got a little bipolarness in you as well. She needs to lose this 26 level in order for me to feel a little better, because it's kind of built a little support level here. I don't really see a reason why. POC is at 15, and then we've got the VWAP at 995, and we got the daily open at 980. Not really sure why it would want to make 26 a base. We'll find out. Hopefully the momentum keeps going in the direction that I see it in right now, which is to the downside. Nasdaq seems to be leading the dump. Nasdaq is down 0.69%, the ES is down 0.1, and the YM is up 0.18. Hopefully not for long. So all our major levels on the NQ right now are above us. Daily, the VWAP, last week's high. Below us we have, I believe, overnight lows, if I'm not mistaken. YM seems to be moving in a good direction for us. Range lows maybe. Yeah, let's clean up some of this. It's kind of weird to be in a trade this long. I've been in this YM trade for like 15 minutes already. It's kind of strange, but relieving at the same time. Yeah, it looks like yesterday's low is at 760. 755. That would be a next logical level if we lose this area. It's 100 points down. So we could still have a heck of a way to go. Yeah, yesterday's low is at 760. Let's keep an eye on that. Maybe get a little relief pump before then. Just don't feel like catching a fallen knife. I'm not into that anymore. YM seems to be wanting to take the stairs down instead of the elevator, which is not cool. Really not cool at all. I'm going to move my stops down just a little bit to make some money on this if I get stopped out. Maybe that was a wrong move. Perhaps it might be the wrong move. You know what? I'll just leave it where it is, because if I get stopped out by a tick, I'll be so mad. I'll be one mad rapper if I get stopped out by a tick. I'll just leave her where they are. I think I had decent entries. All right, so I'm just under the entry. This could make for a reversal on the NQ, for not you know, permanently, but I think it maybe grab something off of it. It's quite possible.
Order filled.
I'm gonna try a quick little long. Hopefully I don't regret it instantaneously. Looks like I'm gonna...
Stop filled.
She ain't playing nice yet. But I think she's gonna though. I think she's gonna. Oh no, the YM is going against me too. What are you guys teaming up on me? Okay, YM is looking decent. NQ is not. NQ is looking like a hot mess. Well, she's dropping though, so if you guys have a short on NQ, beautiful. Yeah, the YM's typically not bipolar like that, right? Only when I trade her, then she becomes a complete bipolar mess. I mess all these assets up, man. I don't know what it is about me. Maybe I'm toxic. Bottom of the current balance area on NQ is 750. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. It could head down to 750. I was just thinking that it might have a pop before then, to then come crashing down. We'll see. YM is being bipolar. Being that we're trading her for the first time today, she's being bipolar. I mean, she's heading in the right direction, which is making me feel a little better. But she's just doing it in a very choppy way. Hoping she doesn't get above that line.
Order filled.
No, wrong way. Wrong way, girl. Gave you a lot of room to run.
Order filled.
Trying to get one on the NQ. We have two on the NQ right now, but we have two up on the NQ, but we have one take profit at 862. It looks like the YM might be working against me here. May have to take profits on this YM trade. Looks like the YM might want to reverse. I'm not a fan of.
Stop filled.
Oh, come on. I'm about to get stopped out on both. Oh, man. You got to be kidding me here.
Stop filled. Stop filled.
Yep. I got stopped out on both. What a friggin' morning. You got to be kidding me. All right, let me just stick to the YM. Let me just stick to the NQ for now. That YM is being extra disgusting.
Order filled.
Still nothing. Still no strength. Ugh. A little strength here. Come on, girl. Give us a little strength. I see the CVD going in our direction. Just want to take one off over there. Ay.
Stop filled.
Or whatever. All right, we'll be patient here on this move. Even though I know she's going to go up here. I know she's going to pop up.
Order filled.
Yeah, there she goes. I really don't want to have to get stopped out again. Oh my God. This is a stop fest. This is a stop fest. It really is. Come on. You gotta be kidding me. Seriously, I'm about to blow this account. And I think it might be almost there. I got one trade left in me to not blow this account. I gotta make it count. She just wants lower and lower. That's probably all she wanted right there. Yeah, this account here is holding on for dear life. Hopefully we can get this thing to go in our direction. I think we have one trade left in us. Yeah, I think we have like one trade left in us. If we mess this up, we're cooked. Now it looks like the YM may want to be coming down again for the second time. Yeah, look at this YM breaking out. Just to come back down and test the trend line probably. That's probably all she wants to do. Meanwhile, NQ is just reaching for lower. NQ wants that 750. Looks like that's where it's reaching for. Yeah, look at this dump fest. I think we would have been better off trading the RTY. Russell looked like they had some very clean moves. None of this fake out stuff that we see here. Really? Why I'm still going higher, huh? Should have taken profits when I had them. Russell. What does Russell want to do? Yeah, we'll let the NQ melt. Looks like the NQ wants to just melt away. Looks like BTC might have also topped out.
Order filled.
Took a little short on BTC. Never traded BTC before, so just use a small position, just one contract on that micro. Might add to it if we get an opportunity. Meanwhile, NQ still kind of chopping around here. Veloid, you're never traded Bitcoin BTC? I've never traded as a futures, no. I've never traded as futures, I've only traded spot. What's up, Lloyd? First time seeing you here, brother. Welcome. So I'm seeing here on BTC that we're kind of topping out. The momentum's dying out. The money flow is still strong, but we are kind of topping out here. I'm not sure why the chart on TradeOvate doesn't look the same as the micro Bitcoin here on TradingView, but let me check this one. Oh, oops, sorry, wrong one. Wrong chart. $835, $810. Yeah, everything's trading at $810, $835. The micro here is trading at 800. But meanwhile, in Tradeovate, it's trading at 94, 94.8. This is like a whole $1,000 off. It's weird. Very strange. You trade Biddy. Is that the ETF spot as well? Inverse of BTC. So Design Lab thinks we're gonna go down to 750. I do too. If I can find a place to get short, I might end up taking that trade instead, because this trade here that I took on the long was long and wrong. Is all I can say. Long and wrong. Volatility seems to be calming down a little bit though. We'll see. Check out what the rest of the market is doing. Design Knob's got me checking the Russell. What have I turned into? Russell looks like it wants to maybe recover here at the daily open. You can keep an eye on that. The YM is a beast. YM seems to just be pumping, pumping, pumping. It looks like it's topping out though. It could be getting a little toppy here. But I don't even want to try that. Let's look at gold. Gold looks like it wants to recover as well. Don't trust it either though, just yet. It had a big move down. I'd like to see a couple skips before it actually reverses. What I mean is, like, think about when you like skip a pebble on the river, on the water, and it kind of bounces. You kind of get that before you reverse. You don't always get like a V-shaped reversal. We kind of get a little choppiness. See if we get that. Meanwhile, the NQ is melting. Russell kind of looks interesting though. Russell looks interesting, but I don't think it's ready yet either. For how long that is. Yeah. A lot of shenanigans going on with NQ here. Let's check out NQ on our larger time frames. If we would have taken a short on NQ this morning, like we did with Bullnox, we would have done very nicely. Instead, I took a whole bunch of sucker trades, trying to catch falling knives. I have to turn that switch off in my head when I see that. I'm like, I don't always have to be right. I don't always have to catch the bottom. I can wait. That's when it always gets me. Like, I can wait for it to kind of, kind of confirm. That's what I mean, confirm. Confirm, do your thing, and then, we can catch you on a rebound. Nasdaq is... All right, so it looks like we're heading down to that 750 area. 750, 760. This is the kind of move I was hoping to catch this damn morning, and I screwed up. I even got on here early to catch it. All right, let's see what we could do here with NQ. If NQ does want to continue down, it still has a lot of room to go. That would make a decent trade if we can get 40 points. Kind of how it's looking right now. So let me share with you what I saw after the fact when it was too late. If I would have been paying attention to this price action here on the NQ on the 3-minute. So obviously we know that we had a drop down. This is kind of what the market indicated this morning, right? We wanted to move down. Question is, do we recover, right? Do we kind of U-turn back up? So here we saw buyers absorbing sellers, which is negative CVD. Buyers moving price up. After that, we got a red candle, which means that it's probably going to be the higher likelihood of there being continued movement down. So I've always said there's this thing that I've seen where it's like a 1, 2, 3. 1 heads up, 2 gives you the direction, 3 you enter. That would have given us a hell of a trade. That would have been the first entry. Second entry, heads up. What direction? Down. You could have entered right here, bang, straight down. Some more up here. This is I'm gonna show you another thing that I've noticed. Sellers absorbing buyers up in this level. Sellers absorbing buyers around 858. This is the top of this wick on this purple candle. So what that indicates is that level could be respected and could be defended because sellers were absorbing bullish CVD here. We came back into it, didn't even break it, would have made a great entry straight down from there. Like, these are the signals that I have trained myself to look at that I completely ignored today, completely ignored, and tried to pray and tried to trade pure gut instinct, which is not the way to trade. Definitely not the way to trade. We might see a little bounce here from yesterday's low at 760 or 756, 754. We're very close now. But I don't think it's going to do it as a V. It's probably going to do a little chopping around. God knows how much lower it could go. Vloy says, everything seems to be mid-range from BTC, Nasdaq, and XAU. Probably watch around 1130-ish instead of getting the chop. Yeah, for sure. Don't we got some news right now? Don't we got news coming up right now? Let's see, today, the 27th. Chicago PMI was at 945. Yeah, core PCE index is in 1 minute. It is in 1 minute. So we'll be keeping our eyes on this price action here. I think that could probably send both these assets, YM, I keep saying that backwards, YM and the Nasdaq in opposite directions possibly. Kind of now that they set everything up. Kind of looks like that might be what's happening on the YM. Got a little early move to that. RTY might be moving back up. Hard to say. Hard to say what any of these things are going to do. Keep our eye on price right now. All right, so we got news, not much movement yet. Let's take a look at this. So core PCE came right in line at 0.3. Pending home sales month over month are slightly down, 2% instead of, I'm sorry, I apologize. Pending home sales are actually up to 2%. They were expecting negative 2.1%. Personal income month over month is double what they expected, which is great, 0.6, as expected 0.3. Personal spending is flat, 0.4, what they expected. And crude oil inventories came in at negative 1.8 million, was expected negative 1.3 million. So that should probably send oil, I would think, up. I've never traded oil, so I don't know. Let's see what oil did off that news. Looks like oil is whiplashing here. Oh, the PCE dropped 30 minutes ago? Really? Did I read? Oh, yeah, you're right. I didn't refresh my screen. Yeah, that dropped 30 minutes ago. Yeah, you're 100% right. That was at 10 o'clock. 10:30 was oil inventories. That's what it was. Yikes. Thank you for that, Storm. For some reason, I was thinking that was 10:30 news. Yeah, that was back here. That was back here when we were getting all of that choppiness. Makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. No wonder the market's not really moving right now. All right, so as of right now, it looks like NQ, 16 people have voted, is still the top reigning champion here. We're going to stick to NQ for a while. We have that little Bitcoin trade there just to kind of like get our feet wet. Okay, NQ looks like it might be wanting to make a little bit of a move up.
Stop filled.
Was that BTC got stopped out? I think BTC got stopped out. Yeah, BTC got stopped out. Good thing it was a micro. I don't think we lost much on her. All right, what does she want to do here? She's being choppy. She's being super choppy. You guys think she does one more liquidity sweep here? One more liquidity sweep at yesterday's low? Sometimes it does this where it just reverses back before hitting that level. Yeah, it's hard to change a bias when you come into it, right? It is, man. You got to stay like Bruce Lee says, like you got to be like water, right? You got to flow like water. It's even harder to get out of a trade when you see the bias kind of turning. You're like, no, it's going to keep going higher. It's going to keep going higher. It's a very hard thing to do, man. See, like I'm bullish right now. I'm bullish right now. Like I really want to take this trade really bad, but I know that it's going to do a lot of like chopping and maybe even like manipulating before it actually does turn. Because right now it's setting up to look nice. You know, it looks like a nice possible reversal bounce, but more than likely we'll get a big move up and then a retracement. So we'll wait on that. Tova understands my pain. We suffer with the same problem. I think all traders suffer with all the same mental issues. Okay, we just missed yesterday's low. Just missed yesterday's low. You know, one thing I'll say about looking at different assets is I'm probably better off doing that in the morning and seeing what I want to stick to instead of trying to scroll through assets. Because they say when you try to chase two rabbits, right, you'll end up getting none. Is that the saying? Two rabbits, or is it two chickens, or is it two girls? What is it? Two women? You end up getting none. Reminds me of a story from when I was a young man. I was dating both these girls at the same time. Well, dating them because, well, not like exclusively, you know, just seeing two chicks. And I used to be a barber. So girls used to pop up into the barbershop from time to time. And it was a day when both of them showed up at the same time. Both of them showed up literally the same time, same day, everything. And I had the pleasure of introducing them to each other. It was very fun. That was fun. I laugh about it now, but it was all the other barbers are cracking up. They were just dying laughing at me. It was so funny. It was so funny. Now that you look back, you're like, oh my God, that was crazy. I still remember the look on the one girl's face. And neither one of them wanted to leave. Like, no, you're the other girl. Kind of a look on her face. This market wants lower. We're hitting 730, guys. 730. Vloy says he thinks that the Nas is going to have a lower from what I see. High time frame, looking kind of dumpy, but yeah, maybe up once more before a bigger retracement down. By the way, nice and clean channel. New sub here. Cool, man. Thank you, Vloy. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for subbing. Yeah, the channel looked pretty clean. And this is usually when I like to take the trade, is when it's out of the channel and wanting to then move its way back in. That's when I see the cleanest setup.
Order
so
filled.
I'm gonna try to take one off here.
Order filled.
Oh no, bastard. Yeah, my account is done. I didn't get stopped out, but I ran out of liquidity. That account is toast. So we're gonna have to use one of our other ones.
Order filled.
I'm gonna try that one here. Sell 3. Sucks, cause that was my best account. That was my bestie. All right, so we're gonna try to get one off here at 752. We'll try another one at 770 maybe, or maybe here. If we can even get that high. We might keep going lower. I just say that because I see imbalances in that area, and this thing might still dump on me. It might still dump on me. It's just sad if it does. I like these levels because I see the high volume coming in. I'm sure there's trap traders in here. We broke out of the channel, so I know a lot of retail would get in on these shorts. So it's worth the attempt. I'm risking 10 points here, which I'm quickly going to move to break even once we're up to first TP. If we get that high, it looks like it might be coming back down for more. Sometimes you got to risk some to make some, right? I think that's every time you put a trade on, you're risking. So you better have pretty decent commitment. That's only 6 points. Oh no, that's like, it's a lot more than 6 points. She's looking pretty good. I may have to get another Tradeify account to replace the one I just lost. That sucks, man. That really did suck. All right, looks like we'll move her closer to break even here. I know she'll retrace once more, because she loves to do that. So I'm just gonna move her here. Take some risk off. Only have 6 points of risk.
Stop
oh, thank
field.
you. Thank you. Appreciate you, Vloy. Thank you for the nice comment, brother. Looks like this trade's finally working out for us. That's what you get when you're actually patient on a trade, right? Instead of being a damn degenerate like I am at times. Yeah, we're gonna keep her stop loss, I think here, just because maybe we'll keep one here, break even. Be nice to, you know what, we'll just leave them both at break even. It's about capital preservation. It's not about squeezing every penny, but I know she likes to reverse and then go up in our direction. That's why it's hard to hold these trades a lot of times, because she does this, you know? And then what we end up doing is having to re-enter a whole bunch of times. Actually, this account might already be at take profit for the day. Let me see. We hit TP1 already, right? Didn't we hit TP1 already? Oh, we have 4. Oh no. Oh my God, we have 4 on. Oh man, I added instead of taking away. That's hilarious. All right, so we're at 1880 for the day on here, which is awesome because our max target on these are 2,000 a day. So we'll leave this one alone. We're gonna move over to our next one. See if we can't make some money on this one. We're gonna wait for a little bit of a retracement though. I've been trying to tweak my trading plan. Yeah, well, I didn't have one until I started trading prop. And what Tradeify does is that you have a 20% max, 20% consistency rule, which means for me, the most I can make in a day is $2,000 in order to get to a $10,000 balance. So right now my account, my account was at the other account. Yeah, I'm trying to get my account to 160,000. Right, this account was suffering, so I just got it back a little higher right now. I'm at 147. It was suffering a little bit. But my goal is to get my accounts to 160. This one's doing a little better. This one's at 153, almost 154. So I'm trying to get my accounts to $10,000. So 20% consistency is going to be $2,000 a day is the max I can make. That was hilarious. I actually added to my trade instead of taking profit, which ended up working out in my favor. That was a mistake, human error, but it ended up working out. Pretty cool. I ain't gonna be mad about it. So it looks like we are putting in a low, guys. We might be breaking structure here, and we might be coming back down to retest that yesterday's low area. This for me would be an area of interest to possibly look at a second entry. Yesterday's low here. See how we react here. Possibly maybe even dip below it. Could possibly make for a good long as well. Or maybe this is going to go lower. And maybe we get a nice short from here. I'm not sure. And my daily loss limit, Vloy, is I try to have a personal daily loss limit, but I find myself tweaking it at times. I stick to it maybe for a few days, but I end up tweaking it, which is my biggest flaw. I will change that though. I'm in front of you guys, I'm going to put on a daily loss limit on my account right now, and I'm going to stick to it. I want to do a 50%. So if my daily profit is 2,000, I don't want to lose more than 1,000. So we'll do that now. We'll start treating this like a real business, and do that. Okay. Because the way I'm treating it right now is kind of like willy-nilly. I'd rather open up another account than to lose more than 1,000 on each account. All right, and I don't have to worry about this one because this one will be taken off and cremated. I'm so sad because I had this one up to 159,000, but I didn't have enough days traded. So I had to trade a few more days, 2 more days to be exact, and I ended up blowing that account. What I should have done today is I should have started trading with probably a few paper trades just to get warmed up, because my mind was kind of scattered. I don't know why I was so scatterbrained this morning, but I was very scatterbrained. It's cool though, it happens. So the chat has spoken. Guys want me to stick with NQ, so maybe we'll just become masters of NQ, deal with her daily nonsense. Sometimes daily nonsense. Sometimes she trades really nicely. Like yesterday, I think it was yesterday. Was it yesterday? I don't know if it was yesterday or no, it was the day before. We traded our first 2 Tradeify accounts and we crushed it. We didn't have a single loss. And then when I traded my third Tradeify account, I literally hit DLL, like daily loss limit. The daily loss limit with them is was like 3,500 on that one account. So it was just horrible, horrible. I still got my top steps too that I got to trade. I got 5 combines that I'm gonna have to trade today. So hopefully we get around to those. Right now I have my third Tradeify account that I want to try to trade. We traded Bionox this morning. We got that one to 735 bucks, which was really good. That's a eval. Oh, by the way, yeah, let me do that. So we have a Discord for anybody that's new here. I will post our Discord link in the chat. Okay. So we're getting what looks like here to either be a liquidity sweep or a full-on reversal. I'm leaning more towards a liquidity sweep, and we will keep an eye on it. I'll get to your question in 1 second, Vloy. Just want to stalk in this NQ right now because I like this level, but she knows that we like this level, right? She knows we like this level because we're not complete morons, right? But she wants to make it seem like she's going to continue going lower possibly and then go higher, or she might be going lower. You kind of have to call her bluff. Yeah, she likes doing that, right? She's a frisky one, guys. She's a frisky one. She likes doing all this. Okay. I'd be interested in taking a long at 730s right here, where we currently are. There's a demand zone there. We're just going to see. Let's see if she truly does want higher. Would make sense if she did. The manipulation here is real. She likes to do this. She loves to do this.
Order filled.
I'm going to try a quick long here, guys. I'm moving her to break even already, just because she's been a bit of a frolicker. She's been moving all over the place. She's having a hard time getting through that level. Let's see if she can do it. Oh no. Let's see if she can give us one. Can you give us one at least, girl? I'm gonna take her off,
Order
guys.
filled.
I'm gonna take her off because she's acting weird. We did take 600 on that trade though, which is good. We'll take more base hits like that. All right, so Vloy says, I've been thinking about doing 1-to-4 ratio because I usually have 4 good days and 1 terrible day, which usually starts out as good, like all of us. So I do like the $500 loss if 2,000 to pass. Oh, that's a great idea, man. That's a great idea. If we could limit our loss, there's no way you can lose if you have a stop loss on your day and you're at a 50% or better trader. There is no way you can lose. The math just works in your favor big time. Okay? It just does. Thinking this might be a good long here too.
Order filled.
I hope she doesn't change her mind here. No, you're good, Vloy. Ask all the questions you want, brother. I love questions, man. It keeps the channel interesting. So if you have any other concerns, man, just voice them. Looks like you may want to grab a little more liquidity here. Yeah, I'm going to give her a little more room to breathe. Hopefully not too much more. Go back up, girl. Go back up. I don't want to give you too much more room. This would be a nasty stop out if you keep going. Okay, I'm going to leave you here. Because if you go any lower, then you're just going lower. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, no.
Stop filled.
Did we really? Did we get filled on a stop? That sucks. Should have left that trade alone.
Order filled.
I have to get this market to rip up a little bit here. It's done a lot of manipulating already. I knew if I gave her a little more room to breathe, it would be fine. What do I use to find liquidity? Just price levels. Areas of interest. I'll go over that with you in a sec. Moving over the break even here, and hopefully we get our first TP. Seems like she's having a hard time up there. Should be breaking through though. We already tested this area a bunch of times. I think we're getting to the 21 right now. Let's say we're hitting our 21 EMA. Could get some resistance there as well. Come on, baby girl, hit that 760. Smack that 760, girl. Smack that 760. Like it's going out of style, baby. Smack that. Smack that, girl. Smack that level, baby. Smack that level, baby. See, that's what happens when your stop loss is too tight. I lost like freaking $800 on that trade. That last one. But if you don't use it, then you could lose your whole account. I should have taken a small stop loss and re-entered like I did here. That would have been much better. So I think I'm gonna stick to that strategy from now on. Come on, baby girl, don't go back down. You're so horrible. You're so horrible. She's gonna rip back down. She's gonna rip back down.
Stop filled.
Yeah, she's ripping back down. That 21 proved to be too much for her. 21 was too much for her. And this is why you can't stay in a trade on the NQ for longer than a few minutes. That level, yesterday's low, looks a little toppy, but I have faith in her. We'll be a little more patient with it, though.
Order filled.
Trying her again, gentlemen. See if she can't give us something. Looks like she's just giving us more stop odds. She's a beast. All right. Let's see here. Because I know the minute I don't pay attention to her, she's just going to rip up.
Order filled.
You got to be kidding me.
Stop filled.
Yeah, she is just relentless. You know what? I'm doing it again where I'm getting that bias. I'm getting that bias where I'm just like, oh, it could only go in this direction. At least we're not down that much. That's the only saving grace I have right now, is that we're not down too much. I could recover from this with one trade. All right, so we've got NQ moving back down. Now we hit 700, 703. This could have been the final shakeout before she does move up. Just give her a minute here to see what she wants to actually do. She came right back down to the trend line, which is crazy.
Order filled.
We'll try her again.
Order filled. Order rejected.
Why is that? Oh, we hit $1,000 stop loss. Oh, that's right. Damn it, I hate when it does that. I hate when, that's why I take it off. Because this happens all the damn time where I enter the trade, it goes against me a little bit, and my DLL's hit. I hate that. That's the reason why I do that sometimes. That's why I take it off sometimes. What's up, babe? Yeah, I see that. All right, so let's log out of these accounts before I do something that I will regret. That's the reason why that's why I keep the DLL off, because of that. Because I'll enter a trade that's going in my favor, and then I'll get taken out because of the DLL in the trade. While in the trade, this is what I'm talking about. While in the trade, I'll get taken out. Can it just wait till the next trade? So we're on our top steps right now. We're going to try our top steps.
Order filled.
All right, so we're in our top step accounts. And we have 2 contracts on. Hoping we can recover this candle at least here. If we can recover this candle, then we'll be looking good on the day with top step. Damn, Floyd, thank you. I appreciate that, man. You know what? But the thing with trading is that you gotta try. You gotta try. If you don't try, like you're never gonna get into a trade, right? The thing is that I try to keep my stop losses very tight. Sometimes they don't come in as tight as I would like. You know, but sometimes it does work out in my favor. So my risk to reward ends up making up for it if I can last that long. But sometimes I get this idea in my head, like Design Knob was saying, and I just keep going with it. Like right now, I'm just expecting like a little temporary pump just to clean up these imbalances in here. Not really asking for much, but if it continues to run, then at least we're in a good spot. You know, we're looking for like 20 points. It's not a huge move, especially after a huge move like that down. 20 points isn't the biggest move in the world. So on Top Step, the most I can make is 1,500 because you need 2 days in order to get to your past your combines. So if we make 1,500 on this account today, we're done with it. And our DLL on this daily loss limit is 1,000. That's set by them though. I don't care about the DLL on this one because it's a because it is a eval combine. So I don't care if I hit it. So we're going to take one there if we can get there, 738. Hopefully the 21 is not going to just keep us down all day. Top Step doesn't have their daily loss stop anymore, FYI. I think, Tova, I think that's only a Top Step X. Since I don't use Top Step X, I still have a daily loss limit. Bias is bad. We all feel you. Don't catch knives. Oh, come on. Where are you going? Where are you going? Yeah, if I don't use Top Step X, then I have to deal with that. But it's okay. I don't mind a daily loss limit. I kind of like it, because it keeps me from blowing up my account. So I'm okay with it. Yeah, Patrick Zelpier says the same thing. That's only a Top Step X. Maybe I'll just have to give in one day and use Top Step X, right? Are you kidding me right now? Are you going to reverse this whole candle? All right, all right, all right. So Tank is, he started trading Top Step now, and he's using Top Step X. He likes it because, I think he likes it because him and I are really used to trading on TradingView. So it's the same platform, just their version of it. I may end up having to give it a shot. I mean, you guys are pointing me in that direction, but my buddy Josito says he hates it. He said it freezes up on him all the time. And I've heard people say that you can also get a lot of slippage on there. I don't know. That's why I kind of went the trader rate route. Vloy likes Apex, but be careful with Apex, bud. I've been hearing a lot of crazy stuff about Apex. Like they're making every excuse in the book to not pay. So let's hope that doesn't happen to you. Yeah, Tank likes them because him and I like bracket orders. Even though with the bracket orders, I've been playing around more and more with placing my manual orders, kind of like I did here with one, taking partials. So hopefully we get this one here. Oh, okay. Tova says that if Josito's watching, I don't think Josito's on here today. He says change your refresh rate on TSX. He doesn't have that issue. All right, let's see if this 21 is going to act as resistance here. I think that's a 21 if I'm not mistaken on the chart. All right, so it looks like we're going to get our first TP here. Or not. Or are we? Or are we? Yikes. Yikes and zoinks. What's going on? Oh, you did? You posted it as a comment yesterday in Discord. Thank you for that, brother. I didn't check Discord yesterday. I got a little busy after here. All right, let's see if we can't get this to come up. I wouldn't want a thing to go against us again. Is this whole move's gonna go against us here? That's crazy.
Order filled.
That whole move just went against us. I don't think it's over though. I really don't think it's over. I don't think it's over. I think that could be liquidity run, because that's what this market loves to do. Wow, look at that. freaking candle. Oh my God. Are you serious right now? Is this going to get bought up? I'm going to
Order
try it either
filled.
way. So that's crazy if that's what this was. I couldn't even get one off of her. Damn. Seriously. It's probably going to keep going down. So it's probably going to keep going down, right? I took that as a manipulation play, because if this was just a stop run, holy moly, that's one hell of a stop run. But it looks like it wants to go possibly lower. I'm only risking 7, and I'm about to go to break even on it if it goes higher. So now I'm only risking 5. Crazy, right? That was nuts. But it does that. That's why it's so hard to stay in a damn NQ trade, because it does this craziness. It does this. All right, it looks like it stopped me out.
Stop filled.
At least it was only 5 points. Christian's here. What's up, Christian? I don't know if he's Bulgarian or if they're Russian. Cool guys.
Order filled.
All right, we're risking 7 right now. I'm about to move that up to 5. Yeah, all these stupid candles are liquidity runs. Hopefully we got in low enough where we can ride this thing for some time. I hope it doesn't come back down. I'm ready to take profits though if it does come down. There is a 1 hour and 4 hour liquidity pool fair value gap at 20,668. Yeah, there's a lot of levels below us. There's levels above us. I'm not trying to run this thing all day, but I just want to be able to catch some moves here. That 21's acting like straight kryptonite here. Straight kryptonite. But I know that it didn't just make this liquidity run just to come back down again. Like that would be crazy. But there is a heavy duty seller there at the 21. Heavy duty. It could be a big move. Yeah, if it breaks through there, a lot of stop losses are going to get triggered. That's what I'm hoping for. But if this thing continues moving down, then we're in trouble. Well, at least I'm in trouble. I have to take some profits. Yeah, usually the most manipulated move is probably the right move, and this move down has seemed very manipulated. So I'm hoping that we get this move up at least, to test the yesterday's low. Maybe we don't even need to get that high. I just need 1,500 on the day. Right now I think I'm down a little bit. I'm down 80 bucks. I'm currently up 800 on unrealized P&L. If we can break through here, I'll be at 1,500 in no time. That'll be nice. Thank you guys for all the likes. I really appreciate it. Always keeping me consistently above 10%. All right, come on. All right, it looks like it's getting weak again. Keeping an eye on the CVD here. Looks like it does want to cross over to positive. Really don't need that much more, just need it to cooperate for a little bit. Yeah, it looks like it's getting pushed down. There's a lot of selling here. A lot of selling going on. A lot of selling going on here. Would have been interesting to add there, but I think we don't even need it. NQ does not play fair, guys. She does not play fair at all. Hoping this 1 minute candle does not close in red. Hopefully some buying pressure comes into this. Doesn't look likely right now. I don't want to get shaken out, but I don't want to be an asshole either and not take profits. So which one's it going to be? That 21 seems to have been acting like straight kryptonite. She's nasty. She definitely is nasty. That's why they say it's so hard to stay in a trade with the Nasdaq. It's so hard because she just does a lot of this. Very rarely does she just move in your direction like right away. You have to be very patient.
Order filled.
I just added another one there just to see if I can get to my 1500 sooner if this does end up going up. Maybe we'll sell 5 here. You guys think that was a good move, adding another contract there? It might turn out to be a good move. It might turn out to be a bad. Well, no, it can't really be bad because I would just get stopped out and break even. But if it does pop, we'll get a nice hit. And we'll probably be done with the 1500 just in this one trade. If we can get the pop. If we can't get this pop, then we're done on this trade. Not done for the day. We're just done on this trade. Should we sweet talk her, guys, or should we just let her be? Should we sweet talk her? Should we tell her what she wants to hear? Come on, girl. Come on, baby. You got that 728. At least give us the first one. 728 looks really, really good right now. Come on, girl. Ay, ay, ay. What are you doing? You're starting your craziness again, I see. Do you need your meds, baby? Because you're looking bipolar right now. Come on, baby. Give us a little bit more. Give us that 728. Bounce off that trend line. You can bounce off that trend line, girl. I know you got it. I know you got it in you. You've been doing so much manipulating to the downside. You don't need to keep going down. Come on, baby girl. All right, come on. Let's see if we get that first one off the 21. If we break that 21, I'm feeling more bullish here. If we break that 21, we'd be feeling good. Oh,
Order filled.
He hit. Very good. Okay, so we still got 2 on, guys. We still got 2 on. We still got 2 on. So hopefully we'll hit that second TP there. We might not even need it. I think we're done. Let's see. No, we need 1,200. I mean, we need 1,100, and then we'll close out manually. Come on, baby girl. Come on, baby girl. Come on, baby girl. Keep going up, baby. You got this. Come on. There's a little liquidity up there for you. There's a little liquidity up there for you at 735. Come on, baby. You know you want that. You know you want that liquidity. It tastes so good when it hits your lips. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. You got this, girl. Come on. Don't lose the 21. Don't lose that 21, baby. You got this. Don't lose that 21. There you go, baby girl. Come on. There you go. Come on, mama. Just a little more. Just a little more, girl. Come on, girl. Just a little more. Don't lose that 21, baby. Don't lose that 21. Don't lose that 21. You got this. You got this, baby. You got this. Come on. Come on. I know you got this, girl. I know you got this. Let's see what's up there. Why is she getting? I mean, I know there's a seller there at 735. But I feel like she's got a little more in her. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Don't do this to me. I worked so hard for you today, baby. Come on, don't do this. Don't lose that 21, girl. Whatever you do, don't lose that 21. Don't lose that 21, girl. Don't lose that 21. Don't lose her, girl. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. Don't lose it, girl. All right, I'm going to take her off.
Order filled.
She's being all types of bipolar today. All types of bipolar. And she's probably going to rip right now like 1,000 points up. We're at 875. If she turns around right now, we might go back in. But I wanted to lock that in at least. Really glad I added that extra contract down there because I think it did make a big difference. See exactly what I mean here. It's so, if like the market's reversing right now, it's so hard to stay into a trade. It's so stinking hard. You almost need to trade with no stop loss. I think trading with no stop loss is probably the only way you can stay in one of these trades. Yeah, it looks like she wants to go down. She's not looking too healthy right now. Let's see what the 3-minute tells us. The 3-minute looks like it's cooking something. Very manipulative, this young lady she is. She's very manipulative. If you guys, she's still got some room to go down if that's what she wants. She's still got some room to the downside. So Patrick is trading on UProfit and Top Step X. She reversing here? She reversing? Yeah, exactly what I'm talking about here. This is what she likes to do. Um, Are you guys able to stay in long NQ trades? And if so, like, are you giving yourself like a huge stop loss or not going to break even at all? I feel like the only way to really make money with NQ is just like give her a huge stop loss or not break even ever.
Order filled.
Let's see if we can't get this move here, guys. I took that because I saw a demand zone, and I think we're almost at our days. We're at
Order filled.
1100 on the day, plus 200 on. We're almost there. We just need a little bit more. So we have 200 on. I think this is gonna pop. I have 200 on. And I have 1100 on the day, and I think this is gonna pop. I really have no reason to get out of it just yet. I think if this crosses the 21, I think it's got a shot. So I need 400 and I'll close her. I need 430 because I have fees, maybe 450. 450 and I'll close her. If we can get there, oh my God, what the hell is going on? Come on. Oh my God, this market just wants nothing but down. Good thing we took at least one off. Holy moly. But again, you know, this is typical NQ. We're getting really like no follow through. This is what makes me sick sometimes. It's just no follow through. Master Twister says bear bias day, short the tops, short the pops, short the pops. I hope we get a little bit of a pop here, just long enough to me to get my 1500 in on the day for top step. Hopefully that was it. Hopefully that's all she had as far as a little liquidity run. The fact that so many people are short, though, so many people are biased down, would make a good little short-term squeeze. You know, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, we got saved there by a tick, by the way, guys. Saved by a tick. She's making another attempt at this. And that's why it's so hard to stay in a trade. That is exactly why. Unless you catch something off the open and you stick with it all day. Other than that, it's really hard. All right, we're good.
Order filled.
We're at 1595 on the day after commissions. After commissions, we are at 1556, so that's perfect. All right, good job to us. So we hit our target on bull knocks today. We hit our target on top step. We hit our target on one of our tradeifys. Yeah. Thank you, Vloy. She's looking good now. Yeah, she's been looking okay. She's been looking good, guys, for a while. I'm being honest. Like, if you look, I'll show you what I mean by that. She's been looking good for a while. Not that I knew exactly when, but we got this move up on CVD. Let me show you guys. And this kind of answers your question too, Vloy, about how do I find my liquidity pools. Okay. We had this CVD curling all the way, right? Which means that it should have popped here. But what it likes to do is it likes to take one more huge dump on everybody to grab the liquidity. So that's exactly what it did here. It's telling you what direction it wants to go in, but it always does at least one more before it gives you any significant move up. So it did that there. That's why I'm bullish here. So not so much I'm looking for liquidity pools. I'm looking for areas of interest, and then I'm matching it up with CVD. And when I see something like this, then I start looking at price action. I move over to the 1 minute and the 3 minute, and I start seeing things like this. So the reason I took that last long is because we had this bullish absorption here, and CVD is also curling here on our 3 minute. This is our 12 minute on the left. We're also curling here, so it's giving me a bullish bias. We saw the 3 minute bullish absorption here on this candle when it's absorbing the CVD. So you look at the negative CVD here, positive candle. So when we came back down, I said I will make this my long entry and I will make my stop loss the bottom of this wick, because they like to defend these wicks. They love to defend these wicks. Always love to defend these wicks on the 3 minutes and above, especially. Not the 1 minute so much, not the 1 minutes. But they love defending the wicks on the 3 minute. As you can see over here, this one, it came back down and it got defended. It came back up a little bit, gave you time to move to break even though this one didn't work out. This one did. So this one was worth the shot. It went up super cheap too. I think I had like 3 or 4 points as risk, and then it went in our favor. Now CVD is crossing over again. After this move, after finding support on the trend line, and after crossing over the 21, so it looks like it may want to go a little higher. What time frame CVD? Well, I look at CVD on different time frames. This is the 12 on the left. This is my higher time frame, and this is the 3 minute on the right. I hate depending on the one. Sometimes I have to. I hate depending on the one because the one gives you a lot of signals that don't end up playing out. So let me show you what I mean by that. Plus the CVD can get a little choppy on the 1 minute. All right, so you can see CVD here being choppy, not as clear as it is here on the 12 minute. You see the 12 minute clearly tells you what's about to happen, right? The 1 minute is kind of like chop, chop, chop. The histogram right here is what I'm talking about. It's chop, 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 chop. We want to go up? No, we're going to go down. We're going to go up? No, we're going to go down. You know, it's harder to read, very hard to read. Sometimes you get it because sometimes you see this little pop forming, and then you get like a little 20-point pop, you know, if you're taking those. Here, this one wasn't expected because the CVD was going down, and all of a sudden just gave you a pop, which was probably a stop run for these people. But when you start seeing CVD curling in a good way, where like you start seeing it kind of trend higher, like here it's trending higher, got a little bit of a stop run there, trending higher. And now you're seeing it clearly having more green bars than red bars. So that's when it kind of tells you that it's going. Probably did enough clowning around in here. And that's what that does. Okay, so we're clearly out of the channel now. Okay. We might not be out of the woods yet, guys. You know, we still got the yesterday's low here. There was resistance before. So this is a target to take profit. If I was still in a trade, I'd be taking profit there for some partial profits at least. All right, so everyone here is basically saying stick with NQ. Okay, all right. So we're done trading on the day. We screwed up one of our tradefies, which I am so sick about. I am so sick about that. I'm gonna have to replace it. Sucks, because those things are not cheap. They're like 450 bucks. So I'm gonna have to replace that one. I'm gonna have to replace that one. And I really like those tradefies, man. I really do. I really like them. I'm sure there's gonna be some deals going on, right? Should we? I'll probably wait on. Let me see if there's any Black Friday deals right now. Or is it too soon, you think, for Black Friday deals? This is the one I usually get, the 150 account. It's not $6.99, it's like 400 and change with the discount. I love their I just love everything about them so far. Right? I have no problems with them. The rules are easy to follow. Only thing I don't like is the trailing max drawdown of 7,500, which is what has gotten me. If it didn't have a trailing drawdown, I'd still be in that last account. But that was truly my my fault today. I should have not traded that account until I was warmed up. That's actually a thing. Yeah, I don't know if there's gonna be much good trading for the rest of the day. What do you guys think? Gonna be some good trading? I'm gonna trade my my live account. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna trade my live account with you guys. Hopefully I don't wreck that. Don't have much left in there, but let's see if we can make something on her. Yeah, so she's trying to get up above yesterday's low. Trying to get up above yesterday's low. That's the... So Vloy says he's testing 25 ticks, and I take long trades for my main turning points: 6A, 9:30, 11:30, 1:30, and 3 p.m. Central Time. So you think your turning points are based off of time? I heard someone talk about 11:30 being a turning point, like give or take 15 minutes. 11:30. Is that what you're talking about, Vloy? Let's see if that was the case. So it's 11:30 right now. Holy smokes. You know, that kind of worked out this time around, right? If it does continue reversing. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. See what Bitcoin is up to. Bitcoin wrecked me this morning on a micro. Oh, Bitcoin's up big. Bitcoin pumped. Ooh. That must be good for the rest of the crypto market too. Ethereum is up big too. Look at her run. All right, you know what I'm looking at next, right? XRP, baby. XRP, baby. XRP hit 151 today. XRP hit 151. XRP hit 151. Okay, as you guys know, I'm a big fan of XRP because I'm holding a huge bag. I bought it last bull run, and I've been holding on to it since then. And I've been hearing a lot of bullish news. I've been hearing a lot of rumors like you would not believe. I've been hearing rumors like Elon Musk is going to buy XRP Labs, Ripple Labs, so you can use it for X payments on the X platform. I've been hearing that Brad Garlinghouse is going to become the crypto czar. That one's more probable than the Elon Musk one. But Elon Musk is obsessed with anything X. And I've been hearing that. Well, I know that Gary Gensler is the number one nemesis of the XRP, and he's stepping down. So whoever we get to replace him, hopefully they're very crypto friendly. But I feel like what Trump is talking about doing and making the United States the crypto capital of the world, and really putting an emphasis on that could really skyrocket the price of XRP. Just Brad Garlinghouse becoming the crypto czar could move this thing like crazy. And if they're really serious about X using XRP as a payment platform, that would do ridiculous things for XRP. But either way, I'm looking for a triple. At a triple, I'll probably take some money off the table, the original amount I have into it. The triple will be easy because the triple will be the previous all-time high of $3. So we know we can get the $3, but we'll see. That's my XRP. That's my XRP shill for the day. I'm also holding some Doge because I'm holding Doge as a Elon Musk play, just because Elon Musk is such a troll. I've held Doge for a couple of years because of him, because he just pumps this thing like crazy. I think I bought it at like 16 cents, so I think this one's up big. I think that's where I bought it. But enough crypto talk for the day. Let's see about Nvidia. Nvidia's down big, guys. Nvidia does not seem to have found its bottom yet. So I don't know what has been pushing this market back up. Let's see what has been pushing this market back up. Coin, that's about it. Let's see what is pushing this market up, or are we going to head more downside? So we're getting a lot of Black Friday deals. Nvidia's down 3%, Meta's down 1%, Microsoft is down 0.75%, Amazon's down today, Tesla's down today. Everything's down. Everything's down. But are they recovering is the question, right? Are they recovering? Are they recovering? Is Apple recovering? Apple's actually recovering. Amazon was recovering too. Coin's pumping. Coin's pumping. Well, it was pumping. Google looked like it was trying to recover as well. Microsoft looks okay. They've all kind of recovered, but they're still looking very weak, and Nvidia's leading the way. Nvidia's just down for the count. So could be lower for today. Let's check out the volatility here. The VIX is up 1%, not up as much as you would think. Not up as much as you would think, right? I'm gonna do some research over the weekend on how to put in a options trade for the market crashing through a VIX trade. I think it's called a credit spread or a debit spread on the VIX, on the volatility. My Gus was telling me about it. If you guys have missed, missed that training with Gus, I posted it in our education channel on Discord. The link is in our pinned comment here. Go ahead and check it out. And he talked about how you could position yourself too if you want to take a short on the market, and almost for free. It's not going to cost you anything because you get paid to put the trade on, which is pretty cool. The market here on the 4-hour Dow doesn't look like it's going to hold. Looks like it's going to lose. It lost the daily open. Been straight down since. We might enter a chop session. We might enter a chop session now. At 12 o'clock is almost around the corner. I see. So Floyd says that they used to call it the Brinks box in Forex. Back up the Brinks truck for near lunch. You have XRP too? Yeah, I do. Tova Trey says 11:30 is the London close. Always get some kind of liquidity injection. Then makes a lot of sense. Yeah, it does make sense. You know, I've had the sessions indicator on my chart, but that's why 11:30 makes a big difference, huh? The only green month for XRP was in 2017. Are you waiting for a deep retracement around 0.84? Are you gonna load the boat? We could, if we lose $1, then that would be a great opportunity to load the boat on XRP again. And 11:30 Central time, so that'd be 12:30 our time, right? Design Up says the big guys are all away for the weekend. It's just us versus the bots now. So it's my daughter had me watch this movie called The Mitchells versus the Machines, and it was them against the robots. I guess that's us now. Guess that is us now. Any degenerates gonna be here on Friday? Are you guys gonna do some degenerate trading on Friday? I heard some years the Black Friday ends up giving some decent moves. Us versus the algos. That's a great name for a crypto channel. Us versus the algo. I mean crypto. Trading channel. Us versus the algos. You know, maybe we can incorporate that somehow. Us versus the algos. What do you guys think the next level down is? You think we'll hold this this level at 700? It's possible we reverse right now. I'm really tempted to take the daily loss limit off that Tradeify and get it back up. It's chop chop in the SLs, on the SLs, huh? Then don't use a stop loss on the Friday, Vloy, and there you go. You don't have to worry about it. Friday might be a really good day to I don't know if you guys are down for it, but Friday might be a really good day for us to trade and have the voice chat on in Discord. If you guys want to jump into Discord and just kind of kick the shit and put some trades on. Nasty rejection, guys. Nasty rejection here. Sorry, guys. I had to stretch my back a bit. Friday's going to be chop, 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 chop. What a mixed bag I got today. I got a very mixed bag. Somebody threw some dog turds in my bag, and some people threw some, like you go as a kid, you go trick-or-treating. Some houses give you like the full-size Snickers bars, and some of them give you pennies. And some of them give you candy with razor blades in them. It's kind of like I felt I got today. Got a mixed bag. Mixed bag. A mixed bag of what? Friday might be a volatile day for crypto. I'm holding strong on 20,668 for the Nasdaq. Oh, so you're waiting on that level before you go long? You might be right. You might be right. I think here what I'd like to see is I'd like to see if it's going to hold this level here at 690s. What I would like to see is either a break of trend. You know, either we break this trend and then we look for a trade somewhere in here, or we break the short-term EMAs. You know, either one. Up in here. Down here, I get hit too much with falling knives. I think that's gonna be my new handle. Instead of smooth trader, it's gonna be knife catcher. Knife catcher extraordinaire. I love this trade though. I'll tell you why. Because it came back down here to the demand zone, and if you were to take it from down here, let's just say you got the balls, right, or stupid enough like me, you take it from here, like your stop loss is so tight. Like it's such a cheap trade to be wrong on. I would rather be wrong on those trades all day versus taking a trade that's like ripping, you know, and then where do you put your stop loss? Right now we're getting that bullish absorption on the 1 minute. I mean on 3 minute. My apologies. Yeah, today's a bit of a quiet day. Not many people are gonna be trading today. Yeah, those are the kind of defined trades that really do help the P&L. When you find an area of demand and to retest that area of demand, you can really like do like a 1 to 10 R, you know? If NQ or whatever asset you're trading allows you to stay in the trade that long. What's up, Andrew? Andrew says he loves the stream. Finally got a request for my first payout from Top Step across 5 accounts. You copy traded them, Andrew? Did you do minimum 250 a day? Give us a little more details. Okay, so what I'm seeing right now, what I'm kind of keeping my eye on here on the 3 minute. This yellow candle means that bulls are absorbing the sellers. You see, we have a negative CVD, but the bulls are absorbing, right? So what I'd like to see here is I would like for this candle to end up closing. First of all, closing positive, not reverting back. We're on a 3 minute right now. Then I would like to see a second candle, a red candle, come back in and find support. Find support somewhere off this trend line. That way we can have a defined stop loss somewhere under 690. This is telling me that bulls are willing to buy this area. Either that or the algos are faking us out. One or the other, right? So kind of what it's telling me. So you're going to request 1,500 on each. So that means, how much is the buffer? How much is the buffer, Andrew? Did you have the 50Ks, the 100Ks, or I forget how many there are? Good for you, brother. 1,500 across 5 accounts, 7,500 if my math serves me right. I almost had my first payout, but I blew my account today. I had it to pay out. I had it to the threshold, but I didn't have enough days traded. So typical me, I just kind of choked and traded really bad for 2-3 days straight, 3 days straight. I was hitting 2,000 a day consistently, and then I just hit 3 days with like max DLL. It's horrible trading. Yeah, post that, Andrew, post that in our Discord, bud. We have the link in the pinned chat. Post that on our payouts, channel. I would love to see that. That's great inspiration. Tova's in the building too. Tova's got his first payout recently. I love hearing stories like that, man. It really pushes me too. One day we'll be consistently though. One day we'll be consistent. We'll get weekly payouts. That's the goal. Weekly payouts, maybe even, you know, intra-weekly payouts. Kind of liking this long. Kind of liking the long. Long's not looking bad. It's finagled a lot already, so. And see, the minute we go long, the market's going to drop 50 points. When we become consistent, then we'll throw a monkey wrench in it and change the rules. Yeah, I know, man. Seems like the minute I got into prop trading too, like we had the fall of FTT, which I was involved in. I was like, of course, right? You can't make this stuff up. That's one of my fears, you know, that can you know, we continue to get rug pulled and rules changed on us. And Tova says that he's worried that they might change the rules on us big time. Lloyd says, your swing account, my swing account are fire, but my scalping needs work. I had to take a break from props. Yeah, it sucks, man. Yeah, Design says on a normal day, I'd say no way long, but today is not a normal day. I find it hard to believe they will close this market negative 300 points and before Thanksgiving. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? Yeah. I mean, tell you, one thing that we can count on is the market will always surprise us. That's why if you notice my trading a lot of times, guys, my trading is counter trend, I would say, to put it nicely. Counter trend, because I never believe the freaking market. I think I'm traumatized and I don't believe it. I don't believe the market at all. I'm always looking for traps is what I'm trying to get at. Is the way I trade is I'm always looking for traps. I'm always looking for the trap that's being set and I'm trying to go against it. That's kind of what if I would have had to sum it up to someone who doesn't trade, I would say I'm always looking for traps being set so I can trade with the trapping, not be the trappee. I like to be the trapper. All right, so looks like our trade is looking okay at the moment. Also protected anyway, because, you know, God forbid, this market may want to do anything here. All right, I set my stop and it starts running right towards it. Let's hope that's not the case though. To be honest with you, I might be interested in leaving this on as a runner if this thing just blows through these EMAs. We might recuperate a lot of those 300 points we lost. So Floyd says, good point. Sometimes they will turn up last minute just to be jerks. Gotta love the prop closing the day for trading only to watch it move up, especially gold. Yeah, that happens a lot. Happens a lot. Yeah, it looks like this market can't make it past the EMAs. That might have been a little premature on my part to take that long or to set that stop, but I probably shouldn't have set that stop. I probably should have added there as well. I should have done. That was just low-hanging fruit. I should have put my stop down at 690. I told myself I had to stop doing that. $12 o'clock volatility kicking in. This market is relentless, guys. Relentless. She's relentlessly moving in the opposite direction of what I would have thought. But this is exactly what I'm talking about. Like this could be a trap. So let's take a look at the footprint chart here and see how many people are actually getting trapped as we are alive in the moment. Move this over to the look at that, look at that. See, that's a trap. In my opinion, that is a trap. Got a lot of sellers in there, a lot of sellers. So if we see anything over like 400, I think it could be easy to say. When I say 400 trapped traders in this area, it'd be easy to say that might be a trap. Or shorts. If we see a lot of shorts in this candle, could be a trap. We just got a little bit of a break of the low, which could be a swing failure. Delta is negative 500. Could be just that. Us versus the algos. Trying a little micro trade, guys. Trying a little micro trade. Let's see if I'd like to see if we can recover this candle and break through the EMAs on the 3-minute. I'd like to then set a stop loss right now and just keep it open. This is where you get chopped. So you're really shooting for that 668, right? I think it was 686 or 668. I think you had said earlier. Still wants lower, I see. You know what? It's funny because sometimes when she does it, she just like kind of like melts down and then shoots up. She just melts down and just rips faces off and catch everybody off guard and trap those traders. Like right now, we had a huge volume spike right now. Well, not huge, but we had a fairly decent volume spike right now on CVD, and most likely this candle will turn green in a second. Looks like a lot of contracts are coming in, but we are seeing them try to run away from this area. If this candle does close green and it does move up, And then I think they're running away from this area. They'll stay in this area till the last seller stops selling. So let's see if the sellers are tired yet. Hold on, guys. It's crazy, guys. It's crazy. Looks like she's still melting. Still doing the melting. This market is extremely heavy. Extremely heavy. You might be heading down to that. I have a 670 trend line. I'm not sure if maybe that's where it wants to head to. We'll set a stop in here just in case. Kind of looks like that's what we're going to get. We're going to get this stop here. Like to see it move up. See, this is kind of like the trap. This is the trap. Then you drop it. They dump it. I fell for the trap, obviously. They dump it. And then gets everybody bearish. And then you rip it face up. Sometimes. Looks like Delta's going green. Candle's still red. Delta's green here on my footprint chart. Which is not always a good thing. That means sellers are absorbing the buyers. Yeah, I think it's going to continue going down. Looks like that is what it wants to do. Negative 777. Yeah, she's not coming through with any kind of thrust here. She's just getting, yeah, she's just getting heavier by the second. All right, I'm gonna stop trying to trade this long. Let her unwind. Oh, it looks like we just had negative 700 on this last 3-minute candle, though. We're at 680. Let's see if there's anything special about 680. Negative 628, though. That's a lot. That's a lot. That could have been it. That last candle had a lot of sellers in it. A ton of sellers in there. Be great to see them get trapped right now. A ton. I'm going to protect this position as soon as possible, but negative 628 just in this one area. So that was a lot for a 3-minute candle. So it makes me think that this could be possibly a area that it may want to reverse from. Stop. I'm going to protect the position, and I'm going to go to the gym, and I'm going to let this thing ride all day. As a matter of fact, I'm going to leave her here, and I'm going to let her ride all day. If I'm wrong, then I'll lose the 10 or 15 bucks here on this micro. But if I'm right, and we run this thing back up to VWAP or daily open, that'll be a great trade. So I'm going to hit the gym, guys. I'll be back for power hour, like around 2 o'clock. Let you guys do the same. Hopefully you guys get something to eat. Go touch some grass. You know, call your loved ones and tell them you love them. Don't forget to buy the turkey, guys, before they sell out. Get the ham, get the pumpkin pie. Get all that good stuff going. Hit some push-ups. And I'll see you guys back here like around 2 o'clock. All right, guys, check you out in just a bit. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can be alerted when I come back on later on. All right, guys, see you in a bit.